Whoa, this is our recording, bro.
Don't do a fuck.
What did he do to you?
He's blocky, bro. He's scared.
Oh yeah, he did block you, man.
He's scared of my potential, bro. And Miami is not for the weak, bro. I will say that. It's not for the weak, but I guess we could both say we learned a few things living here. You know.
Yeah, we're out of here. Yeah, fuck all that. I'm gonna need my water for this, but so Ted's the newest. Yeah, said talk about Miami. You guys want to hear about Miami? We're gonna start with the newest, the middle, not the oldest.
Yeah, so I've been in Miami, 2 months? But like 3 in total, basically. You've been here 6 months, you've been here 9 months. And it's like, I don't know. I don't think I'm exposed enough to it to get sick of it yet. And I can see myself here for at least another like 6, 12 months. But yeah, I don't know. Because Ryan, like, I don't know why, but you're obviously sick of it.
It's more of a switch for you, bro.
Yeah, it just comes down to like, I was raised in a, like where you grew up, where I grew up is like you're raised in like a non-city place, and now that I'm like in the middle of it, it's like I just don't want to leave it. So it's like I'm not used to it. So I think you go through seasons in your life, but like that's my thought process. I'm sure I'll end up like you in the next like 12 months or so, but yeah, my plan's to come back here after Christmas, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. I was just even before I moved out. I don't know. I was never really a city guy. I don't like people. I don't like cities. I don't like things like that. See, well, I do like people, but I just don't like busy, noisy shit. And Miami was just something I said I would do, so I had to do it. It's the same with the bodybuilding thing. It's like I said I'd go pro, so I have to now. Yeah. You know? But at the end of the day, like if I was to have my perfect situation, bro, it would just not be in a city. I don't like that shit. I don't know what it is. I think here's the other thing too, is like I've been doing social media so long, bro. I feel like I'm in a phase where it's just like,
I feel like you're running out a bit.
or yeah, I wouldn't call it burnout, you know, but there is the candles getting a little bit low right now. So I gotta go do something. I gotta go do like get big and then cut down, and that will reignite a lot of things.
I think so too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I would love the content I'm making recently. Like I fucking ripped like 6 videos today on this camera right here. What are you sure is doing great? I was doing reaction contents, a couple other things, a lot of reactions. I want to start doing those.
So it's not necessarily the content, it's more so like where you were, like what kind of content you were making, more so. That was burning you out.
No, what's burning out is, I think you burn out when you work so hard for goals that aren't super meaningful or don't mean a lot to you. Yeah, because I've never really gotten burned out from bodybuilding in a sense. You know, after a show, you get a little fucking tired. So like bodybuilding is something like that's top priority. That's my favorite thing. And so when I'm not making progress on that, it destroys me a little bit, and it kind of destroys my passion for other things. And so that has to be top priority. I just know that's like my calling. That's my thing. Yeah. So I mean, I optimize my life for that, really. And I even talked to like Cruz about it today. He was like, yo, you moving out? I'm like, yeah, I'm off. And he's like, why? I was like, dude, I just can't really lock in on bodybuilding here. He's like, yeah, I get that, bro. My physique hasn't changed at all past like 2 years. You know, I was like, you can make some progress, but like the actual, like what it takes to go pro is extreme. You know, like it's a lot. Yeah. It takes most people like 10 years.
Yeah. No, that is 100, but I'm about 30, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
soaking wet. Kids are fucking munchkin, bro. Like at a cruise, bro. He's like size of a hamburger, dude.
Bro, he's cool. Why you hate him?
I'm not hating. I'm just saying he's
probably gonna watch this. He's a little munchkin boy, so
he's making money, bro.
He is cute.
He's a pretty handsome.
I mean, like Miami's good if you want to maintain your physique or stay lean. But dude,
let's talk about the growth though. Like the growth of like, cause do you think if you weren't in Miami, you'd be at the level? Like,
I already got what I needed out of Miami.
That's what I'm saying. Like before you moved to Miami, like let's say if you move straight.
Oh yeah. So I was ready to come to Austin. I'll explain this. I read this document. You guys will see on YouTube. It's called The Art of Discipline. And a part of that, one of the chapters inside of there is you have to grow your nervous system, right? The amount of stress you can handle is determined by the progressive overload of your nervous system. You know, that's the biggest thing. So Miami has grown my nervous system to the extent I really wanted to grow to. You know, like I fucking 4 hours of sleep, fucking go hard, take back-to-back calls, do 6K a month. You know how much it takes to process that shit? Like, it's a lot. You know, so I burnt out many times because I've grown my nervous system. And I've gotten what I wanted out of that, which is ability to handle more stress and just like move quicker. So if I go take that now and go to another spot for like a flourish,
Yeah.
You know, especially it's like you have to be up here to compete in Miami. If you bring that with somewhere else,
That's what it is.
it's like,
That's what it is.
yeah, I want to be able to make the same and even do better in a place like that. Just because that's my ideal reality.
The thing about Miami, like what you just said, it opens up, it broadens your horizons. It shows you what's possible. Because when I was living back in Orlando, there was no one making. You were that guy if you're making $10K a month.
Hey, yeah.
Like there's guys out here in Miami fucking making $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, more than that. But it's like it really shows you like you ain't doing shit. Like it removes the limiting beliefs from your head.
Yeah.
And like, bro, everything that I thought was possible, like I just got mind fucked as soon as I hit Miami. Like, bro, I bought a fucking Corvette. I'm living in a fucking high rise, fucking different bitches every day, which I was already doing before. But it's so much cooler when you're seeing it from a Miami high rise on a balcony. And it's like, it broadens your horizon. So now that you have like, you know what's possible, you know shit's not fake, you know people aren't like scamming. Vincent Fisher's actually making $1 million a month. Like, so you could bring that knowledge and actually like go somewhere secluded and grind. Because I feel like I was grinding in butt fuck, bro. Like I can grind wherever, bro. But it's about like meeting people that are on different levels, bro. You're unlocking different parts of like your brain to where you're like, oh shit, like
Well, look at this way. It's like you build a skill set here, and if you go take that skill set somewhere else,
yeah.
in a good spot, like, so Austin, it's going to be, it's going to be cheaper, more chiller, but way better for investing.
100%.
Every realtor I talked to out there was like big on like, yeah, invest, put your money into houses. No one out here saying that fucking shit.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm getting out too, though. Like, that's exactly. Yeah. It's just because, like,
It's never ending. You spend, bro.
yeah,
You spend and you have to make again. You spend and you have to make again.
and now that I'm getting older, life is about being able to recognize patterns because you're going to make mistakes in life, but it's about bouncing back and making these mistakes, but reacting quickly and not making them same mistakes over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, because you're going to fail in business and that's just part of the game. You're going to fail and you got to learn from the mistakes. And if you're able to pick up on the pattern, you won't make the same mistakes. Like guys would be in the Miami race and then they end up not having any assets or anything to their name.
Yeah.
So if you pick up on this, right, the whole point of building wealth and when you start a business is to make your first buck. Once you make your first buck, if you want long-term wealth, what do you got to do? Diversify your assets, right? We're buying fucking cars. It's real shit. We're buying, because in Miami, you're not thinking about, the only asset you really about is crypto and hookers. But like you're just spending on lifestyle, and then you really have nothing in your name and you can't really reinvest back into the business. And even if the business goes to shit, which can happen in the downwards economy, you don't have anything, you don't have any real estate to back up, to hold you up. You don't have any stock portfolio, you don't have any holdings, you don't have any assets.
Yeah. I don't know any guys who really do that either unless they're like very high, like fucking Jeremy. But like I don't see all the other guys like doing that. Fitness guys, mentor guys.
But they all
Some
could.
doing it.
They all could. Look at Scam Millsap. Bro,
I don't know if they could.
Bro, I think all these fucking cars, you gonna tell me scam, bro, with the FHA loan, you could put like 3.5% down on a fucking house. It doesn't have to be $1 million house, be a $300,000 house back in Orlando.
Yeah.
And then you rent it out.
There's a couple things of that because so typically for a Miami guy, the way you do your taxes is you say you spent it all. That's why they have such a good lifestyle, because they spend everything they make, so you pay no taxes. So when it goes onto your tax report, it looks like you made fucking 5K. And a loan office isn't gonna give you an FHA loan if it looks like you make 5K.
Cool. Yeah, bro.
That's the thing behind it. So that's why they struggle to ever actually get big loans, because their tax reports for years show a low amount of income, but their actual like your business shows a lot. People have dug into fucking with even West. That's why he has to always rent, because he spends all the money he makes.
Yeah.
Right. So he actually has no money to his name. Pretty much is the best way to put it. I think he's got stocks or some shit. But like you got to play the game like actual real smart. You know, like, okay, now we actually have to not spend it all. Then we're going to pay more in taxes. But it's beautiful. By doing so, you're going to be able to open up opportunities in the future.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing because we're relatively young. Right? I'm heading into UNC status. I'm 23. I'm the oldest guy here at the. But able to pick up on this now, that means 2026. We really be plotting for long-term wealth, because this is my first year in business, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm about to make over $100,000. Already made over $100,000. Already well over $100,000 this year in business. And like I spent a fuck ton. I still have money to my name, but like, bro, had I played it smart like fucking Ari, it's fucking shit. Had I played it smart, right? Live with my fucking mom. Like, obviously you don't want to. I didn't want to live with my mom, but like, to a certain extent, you could play it smarter.
Yeah.
Right, live below your means or live at your means. And I was really stretching my shit.
Yeah.
But it helped.
It was
such me.
It was him and Brandon that inspired me too. Him and Brandon Clark.
Brandon Clark.
Yeah. Keeping expenses low, keeping earnable income high. It's so smart.
It's so like, bro, I never had money, bro.
You know, Brandon actually moved out here once, and then he went broke and had to go home. So you have already experienced that.
Oh,
He's like fucking years ahead.
Yeah. How old is he? 24?
Yeah, not like 25, 26, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Something. I actually met him once at the didn't meet him, but I saw him at the Arnold. He met my coach. He's a big guy too.
Yeah.
You know, he's cool.
How tall is he?
6'1", like actually pretty tall.
Yeah.
Probably like an inch taller than you.
How many pounds?
He's pretty big, like big frame. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You learn from the mistakes and you pick up on it, right? And he's doing a lot better now.
Yeah.
Bro, when we're 25, bro, millionaires, bro.
Let's talk about the expenses though, that like month to month in Miami. I'd say I spend at least.
So I went to my business bank account, bro. If I click on the 90-day tab, it says I spent 115K.
Nuts, bro.
115 over the past 90 days.
Yeah, you said you made like the first time we made 50K a month. You said, oh yeah, but I had like 45 in expenses.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy.
it's a lot of things add up. Paying the team, expenses just personally, paying off credit cards, paying the fucking rent, helping out my mom a little here and there. Whole bunch of different shit just adds up. Softwares, even I figured out like after I spent over 500 softwares. Yeah, it's like crazy shit. You know, it really does add up. Food as well is another big thing. Is food really does add up. I'm here, like I can fucking get 10 times what we typically get for the same price, which is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things that really add up, and it's definitely fucking worth it. But long term, it's not. Yeah. You know, it's worth it when you're young. I'm fucking glad I did it. I was insane, dude.
He tells you that. I'll see that reel with Nathan Sage just talking about spending 3 to 4K.
Dude, that was such a good rage bait. It's such a good rage bait.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, you have to live. You have to be balling if you want to test max. And I was like, holy shit, that's like, yeah. We probably spend 2K.
Yeah, 2K.
Yeah. Because then there's dinners as well.
Fucking ass, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely adds up. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, fucking dinners and shit. 2K on food, bro. Like my parents would literally look at me.
The first week I came to Miami, I spent easily 10K.
Yeah.
We went on 2 dinners with 2 girls.
You have to, bro. You have to.
And it was like, we went to the most expensive dinners because of my business part of time is just orders every appetizer on the menu at the most expensive restaurants. We had 2 bills for like 1.5 and 2K. And it's just like, and then there was a yacht, and then there was a Lambo, and then there's cars, and it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was watching Iman's video today, and he says like, at the start, you're gonna spend 70% of your income. It should be like you spend 70% and you like save/invest 30%. And then as you start to make more and more, then you get to the point where you can't actually spend it all. So you start spending like 30% of your income, you start investing like 70%. Once you get to like, 6 figures or plus a month. Because you can't really spend more than like 30, 50K a month without being like, okay, I'm just being retarded.
You're getting really high level though. These people that are watching are probably not even at the technique.
All right, let's talk. I feel like that man's really like in a lucky situation. Like he was at the very beginning. Now the online space is getting a lot harder. I feel like it's a lot more diversified.
It's all easy, bro. This is lemonade bleeds, bro.
Well, I'm saying at the moment, if you started, could you become like Imai Gaji? I don't think there's a single possibility.
Yeah, bro. It's just finding a different lane, bro. I feel like that he got in early.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time. Timing is a big role. Yeah.
Time's everything.
Yeah.
It's still kind of early in it.
I think so.
But remember, he started what? How many years ago? Yeah. Holy fuck. I wish I would have started posting my videos and I felt cringe.
Right?
Yeah. Because I started to watch them at the beginning too.
Speaking of cringe, bro, did you watch that? I think you liked that Brandon Clark post about like him going on a date with a girl.
Oh, yeah.
About being cringe, about him having over 500,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about that? Because he was like embarrassed.
Strange. I don't know.
He was like embarrassed. I'm like, I wanted to do a remix of the reel and talk like my opinion on like, do it. Yeah, it was literally a shit test and you failed it, bro. Like any woman who tries to downplay the fact that you have over 500,000 followers, or even if you don't have 500,000 followers, but you're trying to do something productive with your life by posting on social media to try to help other people. If any female ever tries to downplay that, bro, she's literally just shit testing you. And if you if you stoop down to her level, you're showing her that you're conquerable and she can conquer you, and you're not who you say you are online, bro. Like you're this big bad woolly badass guy, and when a bitch says something, you're like, oh fuck, I'm embarrassed, bro. I see, yeah. Every time a bitch, like, I'm recording her, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is what I do. You got a problem with it? And, like, if you just embrace who you are, females are way more attracted to that more than anything. But I just wonder what you thought because, like,
I didn't watch the whole thing. I heard the beginning part, but I don't know what his response was.
he was embarrassed, bro.
Was he like did that just hit him for a moment?
Yeah, like,
And then he overcame it, or was like the full time like, oh, I'm embarrassed, I'm gonna go home now.
yeah, he was just, like, second-guessing himself. I'm like, bro, if you guys ever want to make it, you can never second-guess yourself, especially, like, getting shit tested from a female, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, like, you can never take shit from a female, bro. Like, I don't know. That's what like, that was, like, I was going to go into, like, a whole female nature kind of talk
I
about.
think his mind's is a little bit different though. Around females.
What do you want on a date, bro?
Well, he's trying to find somebody to like bind with, you know, like he's trying to stay a virgin for somebody to really bind with them. So it's like the two minds come together. I feel like that's why he got really swayed by it.
She's like, you're really out there. What? No, that's my job.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be out there. Like, I don't know. The big female nature guy, you buy my course if you want to learn how to land high quality hinge match. I got y'all, man. We can spin this into like a female discussion. That's why we wanted to transition.
Okay. So my questions to you then. What do you think about waiting till marriage?
What do I think about waiting till marriage?
Yeah.
Like waiting to have sex until marriage?
Uh-huh.
I think it's, as a man, it's a great idea, but we live in a world called reality, and it's unrealistic to have, it's unrealistic because you need to have experience as a man, and if you don't have these experiences early on, you're more likely to get taken advantage of. You're more likely to make a lot of mistakes and like not vet out a woman properly. The whole point of a man is to gain experience. That's why you see so many older men with younger women. Is because they lived through the game. They had the knowledge, the wisdom, the expertise. If you haven't had that many girlfriends or haven't had that many sexual partners, you're not gonna know what's a good woman and what's not. Obviously, bro, like if you're very religious, and I get it, like you want that ideal situation, and it's just sometimes we live in a different type of world, man, to where it just doesn't work out that way. And as like, for my kid, and the advice that I would give is like, you wanna have experience before you get into something serious like marriage. Something like marriage, to the point where she could take half of your shit. So if you want to marry someone, that's going to be the closest woman you spend. That's the closest person, period, you're going to spend your life with. And like Napoleon Hill said, you're a product of the sum of the 5 people you spend your time with. And you spend your time the most with your wife, and she's not a good woman, that's like the most important person you need to have in your life. So you need to have proper experience into vetting that girl out properly, or else you're going to make a really bad mistake that is very hard for a lot of men to come back from.
I think the mistake is in the parents.
Yeah, but you can't control that.
Yeah, 100%. But you can be in control of what happens next. Exactly, I get it. So I think you got to go out there and get a lot of experience if you were never handed down experience.
Yep.
All right. And so my whole plot is to get the experience, pass it to my sons the correct way. Because you look at someone like Barron Trump, do you think he has to go out there and figure out who to date? Or do you think he saw he's really well? Yeah, he's good through his father and through, he had a couple of wives, but he's not here 30 wives deep. You know?
I think, yeah. I think Trump slept with a lot of women, though, to be fair, and he gained a lot of knowledge and experience, bro.
Yeah. Who knows what his dad was like? I have no clue.
The point is, bro, all these guys, these top dogs that you're seeing, bro, they done swept through the floor of the streets, bro. And look at Jeff Bezos, bro. But he got divorced. Wife took half the shit.
Definitely happened.
That's what I'm saying. You just made a girl rich, bro. You didn't go rich for free. She didn't have to do anything besides marry your ass. You just got, like, a man is just about having experience and learning from these mistakes. That's why it's like, make the mistakes now when you're young. Because these guys, they never had a girlfriend. They never had sex. And they're doing the whole waiting game when it's just cope in reality, but that's a whole nother conversation. But they'll pretend to play the waiting game because of religion or whatever the case is. And they get in the relationship finally, they got a good job, a stable job, and they don't know anything about female nature, right? Treat the woman like a fucking goddess, kiss the ground that she walks on. Bro, that's female repellent. girls say.
Bro, yeah, I saw this reel the other day, and Brandon Clark actually reacted to it. It was
I should start doing that.
it was him reacting. So this guy was making this reel about dear my future wife. Did you see that shit?
What was like?
Dear my future wife, I just want to say I was thinking about you all last night. How you're so special. Was good. He was like, I was thinking about you, how special, and I just can't wait to meet you and all this bullshit.
That's a performative thing, though. It's probably like a joke or satire.
No.
He was dead serious.
No. He was dead set.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's double down on what I said.
I think all of us have been at the time of first love where we're just writing cute notes. We're sitting there in a room and like, hey, baby, I love you. I know, I've been there, man. I've been there madly in love just like that. When I was like 15, 16, first couple of chicks. And that shit happens. Yeah, then you build a little bit of some armor around your heart.
I don't mess with it, but I bet. I like
Some armor.
Yeah, some armor.
Yeah. But the question is, what do you do moving forward for your kids? It's the biggest thing.
What do you mean?
Because the whole idea is to make the world a better place than you left it. So you got to learn and then pass it down to your children.
Yeah,
You know,
100%, dude.
like, I want to be on my boy's ass, sit them down one day and be like, look, here's the game of life. Repetitively beat it over into them. I'll be the biggest school they'll ever have. No other school will be to educate them like I can.
Yeah, and I think just leading by example too, bro. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing as well.
Yeah, because kids will carry the traits they saw in the parents. You know, what they saw in relationships, what they knew what love is. That's what they'll go look for. You know, I know for myself as well. Love to me look like arguments.
Yeah,
So argumenting to me and having the other person prove they want to stay with me is love.
yes,
It's strange.
yeah, bro.
But I want to argue with you. I want you to stay around, and that's how I know you love me. It's strange, you know?
Sounds like my last relationship, bro. Yeah, she was fucking toxic, bro. She was fucking toxic. Yo, would you ever like marry a girl that like? Would you ever date a girl that has a high body count, or like, what's the max body count for you?
Bro, I don't even want to know, you know?
You don't want to.
I'm going to ask that.
Yeah,
You can just tell by the person.
yeah. You can tell, but like, you don't want to know.
Yeah. Remember this, the last chick that broke my heart? Look, I don't know if I like this last chick, they're a bodybuilding prep. She's like, yeah, I haven't really got with too many guys. And then in the bed, new thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of strange. That's gotta be terrible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Does that suss you out? It's like, oh, I've met with many people, then they know everything.
What do you mean?
They just know how to do everything. It's a little sus to me. Unless they just be studying on Reddit or some shit. But I don't know. I don't trust it. But who knows?
What are some red flags you can give to the younger version of yourself to watch out for in relationships?
Don't listen to what they say. Look at what they do.
Yeah, no.
I guess
yeah, that's easy. That's like female nature. More so like characteristics in a specific female that like, yo, son, stay the fuck away from this type of woman. I got some right off the top of my head. Tattoos, nipple piercings, no father, and has a lot of Instagram followers. Or has, yeah.
Oh, parents is a big one, bro. Parents is probably the big.
No dad.
The way they talk about their parents too, especially, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. So you ask guys, one girl did a while ago, back tattoo, nipple piercings. She had a dad, but her dad was short, and she was shit on her dad all the time.
What the fuck?
You know, her dad was shorter than her mom. And at first I was like, oh, at least she has a dad.
Yeah.
And then she was fucking cheating on me. I was like, oh. She was like, she was talking about her mom cheating on her dad, and I didn't fucking make anything of it. So you be older nigga, that's you, bro. Dad, no. Yeah. Oh, I was like, that's not fucking. And then she was talking to a guy shorter than me. I should have knew it. Oh my, shorter than me. I met him, bro. He was like 5'6", 5'7". I'm like, brother, what are you doing?
It be y'all dwarfs, man. Y'all sneaky. Y'all fucking sneaky little leprechauns.
No, the biggest red flag is when they like cats more fucking dogs, bro. When they're like cat women. Boo, that's interesting. Yeah, that's like, bro, it's so crazy.
That's a hot take right there.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah, but just like the basic stuff, like we normalize it in America, but like you be looking at any other cultures, like they kind of look down upon like the tattoos, especially like in Asia. If you're heavily tattooed,
Yeah.
And like, oh, this is just clear indicator, man. The father was like,
Big thing too is she only wants to fuck.
you think so?
Yeah. If she only wants to fuck, red flag.
Oh shit.
No, she's actually be saying other stuff. Last one I spent a year with, like looking back now, she only came over to fuck. It's I think be like, and then a year later, I'm realizing like, wait, I haven't met your parents yet. And I was like, y'all be locked in soon. Like, I'm in love with you and shit.
She just wanted to fuck.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, I think I just kept it as casual then. Why didn't she?
Because it was too good.
But you guys it's good, bro. Why the fucking keep going? But she's not gonna say no just because you don't want to put a title on it. That's another thing that I learned, bro. You don't have to. As men, we control the tempo of the relationship. If we want to escalate the relationship, we could escalate the relationship. But you control what labels and things you want to put on it, and it's her job to serve up to that, to earn that role. So like now knowing, like, bro, you don't have to do anything, bro. You're not entitled to date. You just say, yo, we're just, I'm seeing, if you're worthy. And if you want to stick around, you stick around. If not, then, I'm fucking rich. I'm a millionaires. You just leave. There's plenty of other girls, bro. It's never just the girl. That's where, like, bro,
I like investments, man. No, I like things that pay me back dividends that are worth my time.
no. What do you mean by that, bro? Elaborate.
It's like, okay, let's say fitness clients, for example. Would you rather have a fitness client every single month, or would you rather train them for 2 years?
You can't compare chicks to fitness clients.
Bro, it's just an analogy. Would you rather be churning through clients every single month or have long-term ones? Long-term ones, exactly. So it's the same with chicks. It's like that time is wasted.
But why waste time months with the wrong chick? Like you're nurturing the wrong chick. That's like me nurturing a fitness client that was never really
I
about.
couldn't tell she was wrong. You can't tell. You think it's all right. You're like, she's beautiful, good and bad, just wants to fuck. I like her. She seems like a feminine woman.
No, I see what you're saying.
I see
what you're saying. He's just like, you really like, you wanted to date her. But like, what's the time frame? Okay, that's another question. What's the time frame for when you're talking to Ashley?
Dude, it used to be real quick.
Yeah, I know. I know you were quick. That.
Because you haven't even met the bitch's parents yet. You're already dating her. I'm like, oh, hell.
no.
Now it's like, now it's like I need them kind of begging.
Yeah,
Now it's like I don't even ask.
not even begging, bro. I think you just gotta, honestly, for you, Ryan, and for any man, like generally, bro, like at least 6 months. At least 6 months, bro. Because you'll find out. Because there's a honeymoon phase with every relationship that you go through. I'm sure you went through it.
There's no black and white.
It is black and white. Now you give them that fucking timeline and see what the fuck they do. Because they start tweaking out. After the 3-month mark, you'll see the real them. I've seen it all, bro. Swear to God. 3 months, honeymoon phase. 4 months, 5 months, she's like, why isn't he asking? I would listen to you, though. How we go listen to the guy who's happily married? You know what he's gonna say? In the first month, I knew she'd be my wife. Yeah, so I asked her out, and I married her in a year. It's typically what they say. Hey, bro.
It's like they knew.
Yeah.
If
If every situation could play out like that, bro, the world would be a better place, bro.
So I think the game really comes down to find one that you're like, I know, I want you to be my wife, and then hopefully find one that says says the same thing back to you. Thus, it's really a game of luck, kind of chance.
Yeah, it is a chance, but you don't have to immediately put a title on it. I think that's the thing. Like, it's more so just be patient. You could say she's the one in your head, bro, but kind of giving up all your cards isn't the way to go about it, bro.
We got some opposing viewpoints here.
It's a chance that you got some tests that you guys put them through. If they're crazy.
You have to. That's how you vet a girl properly, bro. You can't just pick a bitch. I'm in love.
No, I was asking what tests.
What tests?
Yeah.
I feel like naturally when you spend more time with them, you see like their true colors, like if they're super clingy, if they start shit testing you, if they start crossing your boundaries, all these things, like, and like, let's say like you're focused on your work and you notice they're starting to pull away from you and your routine, not adding value, like not fucking washing the dishes, folding my clothes. Like, that's all I fucking care about.
Yeah, I got a little test, man. I'll test the times about it. I like Patrick Bet David, though. You ever heard a story about his life?
Yeah.
So he sat her down at dinner on the first date, asked like over 100 questions, said, look, you're going to be my wife or whatever, and since then they've been married.
The problem with that, though, is bitches will lie. Bitches would lie, bro. Had my ex like kept true to what she said in the beginning of the relationship, we would have been together to this day, bro. So it's like it's fucking a lie, bro. Like people put up a front like early in the relationship. Some people don't though.
I read this book, Where's Pure Man? Women don't lie. They simply just talk out of emotion. So they could say one thing, but they say another because of the different feelings. Yeah, so maybe it's like that reason that helps is because on the first date there wasn't feelings. You know, it was just raw authenticness.
What do you mean?
On the first date with Patrick,
Oh,
maybe it worked out well because there was no feelings, so it was just raw authenticness.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. And he just got lucky, like luck of the draw kind of thing, because there's no feeling, like what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like once you kind of already sleep with her and like the emotions are there, then you ask these questions and it's like she's gonna tell you all the right answers, bro. She's not gonna disagree with you, bro. If you lay it down right.
That's the biggest thing I hate is when they disagree.
You hate when they disagree, yeah.
No, I hate when they agree with everything that they disagree on.
Yeah.
I want somebody to kind of combat me. And if they believe Maddie writes, I don't like people who are just bend overs. You know, just say something and
That's why you That's why you like me, Brooks. I don't bend over.
Well, yeah, I like people kind of challenge back. I've been noticed with like some clients sometimes. If there's like, yeah, they're not getting shit. The people are like, what do you mean by that? You know, or what do you think about this? They're a little bit combative. I like question asker. Question asker?
Yeah, like a question asker.
No, somebody who actually has their own mind. They have their own beliefs, and they're not simply just being me, another me. People who aren't firm on their beliefs, people who don't have their own personality, will agree with everything that you say. Yeah. Yeah, so that's chameleon.
Chameleon.
Kind of way to put it. Kind of. No level of personal development yet. They gotta develop some character first.
How does one develop character, bro?
So how'd you get into social media?
Oof. That's a good question.
How do I get in social media? Yeah, I don't know that story. Ooh. How'd you start?
So this is after, cause I was working on Wall Street in 2024. Last year. Damn. I always had a few thousand followers just because I was like pretty cool kid. I was still me. Like I'm still me. Nothing really changed, but I was
You would have called yourself cool back then?
I was always cool as fuck. I was always cool as fuck. I always will be cool as fuck because I treated myself. But I wasn't really posting on content much in 2024. I was just kind of fucking around and focusing on my career, like the 9-to-5 corporate route that I thought like was my golden path, my golden ticket. But I started posting after me and my ex broke up. I started posting heavily on TikTok because I wanted to just have like a bunch of followers to show like she fucked up. Like I thought like me getting a bunch of followers would be like the redemption, like yeah, bitch, I'm up. Like
Yeah.
like I don't know. It was some weird thing that I had and I was going live every day and I got like a few thousand followers and I got some from Instagram and I was like, yo, this is perfect to like build up my Instagram. So I started posting the content on Instagram and it wasn't really fitness content, it was just about like lifestyle, just like my life. Because I wanted to be a YouTuber. That was the big goal for me. And that's always been a goal since I was like a child. But I never really did it because it was never realistic. And then once 2025 hit, I told myself, I was in Japan. I told my boys at the time, I was like, yo, 2025 is the year where I make this shit happen, bro. Because I'm not living life like this, bro. Like I cannot live the corporate life. Like I knew like I had to make some shit shake. Because my buddy was making money online. I was like, dude, I'm going to make money online. I promise you it's going to happen this year. And I just doubled down on fitness coaching or making fitness content because that was just a part of me. And I got a lot of views, got a lot of traction. And then the rest was history, bro. I just stayed consistent. And now we're here. And my boy really put me on like the fitness coaching, my boy Knight. Shout out my boy Knight. But yeah, I just made my first 10K a month in February. Yeah, 10K a month in February. And then, yeah, been doing well ever since. Lost some people along the way, but I'd never stopped being consistent on social media. So since like January. And it's not been long, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been in the game a short time.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Yeah, a little bit before like November-ish of last year, after the breakup. It was all like TikTok and Instagram. Pretty much January, December-ish. But yeah, man, I got it. Yeah. I just know how to make content, but I always had like a creative outlet. YouTube was like the biggest one, but like I was always good at making videos, bro. So yeah. When did you get in? What year?
December 2021.
Oh shit. Can't that's a long ass time.
Yeah, bro. Coming up on, what is that?
4 or 5 years.
Fuck, dude. Coming up on, like, I think 5.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I swear, like, only here.
I was in 2, 23, 24, 25, 26. So coming up on 4 years.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Been at it for a while. Yeah. So long ago. Yeah, well, I said I put my rings on, dude. I mean, dude, I can scroll back all the way on the TikTok. All my beginning videos were there. It's crazy.
How much followers you got on TikTok?
Almost 200. I gained the first 100,000 in 6 months, and I gained the other 100,000 like a year after. And then since that, I just haven't grown because I haven't focused on it.
What about bringing it back, bro?
There's no benefit, really.
You think?
Yeah, I get no clients through TikTok. Only benefit there would be to get known better.
Yeah.
But I'm
Pretty much that's it.
yeah, I'd rather get known through YouTube, more Instagram as well.
Oh, yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. It's been a while, man. Then started making money 2 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started monetizing 2 years ago.
July 2023. Sheesh, bro. 24, 25. So yeah, year and a half. Or 2.5 years. And you haven't been working full time. No, I haven't had a job in about 3. Or I should say 2.5.
That's sick, though.
Yeah.
So wait, when was the first month and year you made money online?
July 2023.
Okay.
Yeah, you're into like all year.
First time I made money was joining a man's course in July 2023. Made money in like November, October 2023. That sounded like somewhere for like 500 a gym. I thought you did like 500 a trainer. So yeah.
Dude, sick.
Yeah. I'm working on an in-person interview with him on right now. He's seen Turn the Gap, and I'm going to be this YouTube video. But yeah, I'd like to meet him in person. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that honestly changed my life too. Like for the better, bro. Like just like doing all the online shit. Cause I always knew, bro. Like
I feel so. Oh, yeah.
dude, you've been at it though.
Ever since I was like 11, 12, I was like, I'm going to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, entrepreneur, but like this type of entrepreneur, like this is the coolest type of entrepreneur.
Yeah.
It's no overheads, just fucking recording yourself. Like I'm thinking, I thought I was gonna be an entrepreneur, but like some bullshit entrepreneur. Like you end up being a lawyer, doctor, and then you fucking start your own business after you're like old, your dick's not working.
Could you imagine we were taught this for like 6-8 years in school? We'd be fucked mindset.
They should teach that in school.
Teach what?
Like just social media.
Content creation.
Yeah, content creation.
Hard thing to teach, man. Honestly, you kind of either got it or no got it, bro.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I disagree with that because me and you talked about that. I think anyone could do it. I think anyone could do it if you have like a brain, like a normal average IQ, like your average person could do it. There's so many ways to
To work level, though, you got to be tan, you got to be jacked, you got to be handsome. You know, you can do well.
if you want to do fitness content. But that's if you want to do fitness content. There's faceless YouTube creators. There's so many different ways about it. And every person is so unique.
Yeah.
They could find their own lane. And like all you need is 10K. If you want to make millions, like yeah, like but like half of these people watching, like or most of these people watching, like they'd rather make 10K a month posting what they're passionate about than going working a minimum wage job as a construction worker or as some bullshit office job. Like that shit's soul sucking, yo. Have you ever worked corporate?
My first job was shoveling rocks. So you never went corporate. The second job was
Shoveling rocks?
yeah, shoveling rocks for this rich lady for 20 an hour. Yeah. And then I went to Dick's for a year, and they said I've been here for a year, so I just quit the next day. Never came back in. So I was like, what the fuck? No, it's been a year.
I full know me.
Then flipped burgers and then sold sunglasses. And that was it. Yeah, that was the end of the road.
Yeah. That? What? Shoveling rocks? Nah, so yeah. I mean, you had a reason to get out, Brooks. Ain't nothing was going on, bro. You're like,
Was could be a broken dude. I wasn't going to college. I was doing shit, bro.
I feel like it's easier to kind of make some, like, take more risks, like, at that. Would you?
Oh yeah, I had no expectations at all. Sorry, saying give a fuck. When I was talking popping Zans, running away, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, see, like,
Zero fucks.
my journey was, like, completely different, bro. Walking
Oh yeah, we were the same. You're right. Like yeah.
at the completely, like, I
I was like, my own mom called the cops on me. Try to get me arrested. For what? They were like freaking out the house. I put the bed up against the door. I don't know what was happening, bro. Her and my sister were ganging up on me after like I crashed the car. Oh shit! So I put the bed up against the door. They were trying to bust in, and they fucking busted in. I ran out the window that night. And I ran all the way to my ex-girlfriend's house. It took like 2 hours, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I stayed there for a week, and her dad drove me to school for the next week.
Holy
Yeah, it's fucked.
What my story? We're about in a little ride, running out was with them.
Oh, dude, that's all I knew, bro.
You were a bad kid, bro. You're a badass kid, bro.
I wouldn't even consider it bad, man. It was just regular. Like, that's the stories I heard growing up. That's the fucking, like, my dad would tell me, my mom would tell all these stories. My mom told me the story. Her 18th birthday, she drove down to New York, bought a fucking brick of Coke, and all of her friends snorted all that night or some shit. She was like, her 18th birthday party line was like that big. Yeah, like, that's all I fucking do growing up, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but it's some New York shit for sure.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that.
Dude.
You were a bad kid in Florida, bro. That's some bad kid shit. She was just normal. I hung with some bad kids, and they're just like that. You shooting call windows.
Dude, we used to go around, crack eggs up. These coppers in there up. Go throw eggs in people's houses. Go ding dong ditch people. Yeah. Go fucking steal a parents' money and buy weed.
Badass kid.
Yeah. I told my dad I was going on vacation one time. Say, did me bite. Bought fucking weed.
The only thing we did in Ireland was just prank call people.
Oh my god.
Bad kid and the good kid, bro.
No, that's the bad shit. We would go to private school. We'd go on all these buses to big fucking games for football, and like everyone on the bus would just prank call people. That's all we do.
Damn, bro, you gotta live a little, though.
What do you mean? I was born in Ireland. I couldn't even it.
There's definitely badass kids in Ireland, bro.
Bro, they don't even got exhaust on their cars.
Oh, we're...
He was like, yeah. Really, we got a lot of cars over there. You think they got bad shit going on?
Yeah, America's different, bro.
I've literally never seen a car other than like the nicest car is like a regular BMW or like a Range Rover.
Yeah.
There's like no Porsches. There's nothing. So it's pretty insane.
Sheesh.
I used to think that like these cars didn't exist, like Lambos and Ferraris. I was like, I actually believed that they didn't exist until I went out to Marbella for the first time, and then I went here. I was like, oh shit, they're actually real.
Yeah, right. Yeah, bro. And that opens up your mind.
You ever fucking, I don't know, just says online and rob people when you were young?
That was little rob people?
Yeah. There'd be times where we pulled by weed and just punch the people in the face and drive them all.
I've heard of a problem. You had some suckers, bro.
Bro, like, it was crazy shit. That was like years straight.
Trying to think.
Oh my god.
Shoes, bro. Hobby, you have a good story, though, bro. Just like everything, worked out.
Yeah. Didn't die along the way.
That's what I'm saying.
Figure it out.
I think you gotta kind of go through those types of things, man. Or else you kind of be a loose cannon, bro.
Usually it was fun, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You just gotta find out what not to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90% of being successful is like what you don't do, especially when you're an adult. It's like now you fucking did that shit when you were a kid, but like now like can't do that dumbass shit. No, bro. Think more like consequences.
Yeah. And the way you do your little battery system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's healthy.
Last time I did anything crazy was Thailand. Like after that, I was just like,
I don't think that was that crazy, bro. I think that was normal. I think you're on the right path to that.
dude, I was fucking ecstasy out for like a whole entire week.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, bro. And I just remember like it was
Next year's older. I like ecstasy. That's cool. That's a cool drug.
yeah. I tried a lot of realizations there. Ecstasy and mushrooms combined in one.
Well, bro, it's probably because he took mushrooms too. Try to give us some real
I remember I just like sat in the room once. It was my buddy from back home, and then there's a random fucking guy from I don't know, where's he? Sweden. Yeah, you know. And I was like I was starting to hit my trip, and I'm freaking out, and the Swedish guy's like, Swedish accent, just relax, bro. It's gonna be all good. Like just give me a pep talk, but get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, yeah, I start the trip out and just think about my mom, and I'm like, oh, I just love all these people, and I saw these people, and I literally booked a flight home, and I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Holy shit, dude. And then we almost had a bad trip, bro. And that low key.
Well, then it was fine. We went out to like a party that night, got super drunk, and then drove home drunk. My friend still has the video of me saying, God's got the wheel. I don't remember any of that. God's got the wheel, God got the wheel. He was like, yeah, God's got it. On the back, bro. Like, I don't know how we made it home. I drove perfect too. I missed a wall that night by that much. Here's the video. Fucking driving 30, I almost hit a fucking wall with my shoulder. Like,
What were you driving?
a moped.
A moped, yeah.
Yeah, a fucking little moped. Just blasted on my mind.
Where were you at? Bangkok?
This was Koh Phangan. It was the party island. That's sick. Yeah, that is so crossfaded that night. Fucking shit ton of alcohol, ecstasy, and shrooms.
Yeah, so if you were to go back, I don't think you'd do that again.
No, I hated it, bro. Dude, I hated that. I felt disgusting.
Yeah.
I had like 2K that month, dude. Of course you did. Oh, this Bernab.
Of course you did, bro. You did a whole week of ecstasy. How you gonna close anything on ecstasy, bro? Like, bro, I love you. You wanna close? You wanna sign, bro? I'll teach you how to get jacked.
Dude, you're just waking up at fucking 3 p.m. You're like, what the fuck's going on? You know? I was wrong. It's like, I couldn't stand Thailand with all those people asking for shit.
Yeah, dude, you guys.
You want magical massage? No. You want cocoa? No. Everywhere you go, they want to give you something. Fuck. Stay away from Koh Phangan. If you go there, don't go there.
You went to Bangkok, don't
I went to all of them. Koh Samui, Koh Phangan,
What's your
Bangkok. Koh Samui's great. Yeah, if you're gonna go anywhere, go to Koh Samui.
Shout out Jack Hopkins, bro.
Yeah.
I like the Alex Jichev. You know Alex Jichev?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of his content of him in like Bangkok in the penthouse. I'm like, fuck, dude, Bangkok looks sick. Yeah, he makes that shit look sick, bro. And his Russian accent. When my mind, it's not there.
Show him the video. Show him.
Bro, he's a character, bro. There's some people that are just characters online, bro. It's like, I meet that guy in person, bro. It's pretty funny. But yeah, Thailand's on the list for me, bro. Colombia.
I spent like 2-3 weeks most in Bangkok. Well, I stayed there for, I had it for a month and I had to get out there early because it's just shit, bro. There's nothing there.
Bangkok shit.
There's not much there, bro.
He makes it seem super cool.
No, they just fucking, there's like some like roads like Koh Tao and whatever the hell, which some cool things go on. But the thing about Thailand is like, no matter where you go, it's like a copy and paste of itself. It's like there's like 10 cool things there and it's just repeated so often everywhere you go. And you get so bored of it. Really, yeah, there's not much going on. The streets are very dirty. It's kind of like the slums out there. When you walk around, you feel so out of place because everyone's just looking at you and they want your money and shit.
Real.
Yeah, it's strange. I couldn't just stand that pressure anymore. You know, it felt weird.
You get anxious?
Yeah. I'd walk to the gym every day, like a 30-minute walk. And I would have to walk past all these like homeless people and full shit going on. They'd stare at you weird because you're only fucking American. And they're like,
oh my god. Hey, guys, we're gonna be helping Ryan optimize his Hinge.
dude, I don't need a Hinge, bro.
Let's see what you got going on, bro.
I don't even have a dating app.
Download it, bro.
I'm talking to someone. I'm good.
Type shit.
Yeah. Just keep it chill, bro. You don't need distractions. At all. Now, you'd be at 30K a month if you just like delete all your dating apps and then talk to women.
Dude, you realize this is what's gonna get me a 30K a month, bro. Or 40, 50. You know? Like the dating apps is what's gonna help you, bro.
My shit had like 30, 40K. 300K on another one. Thinking for things before where it's like the owners of like porn websites don't even watch it. You ever heard shit like that?
The Jews, bro, they're all
It's like, you don't get high on your own supply.
yeah,
But you're getting high on your own supply.
we need to screenshot the conversations and test it. Test in multiple lines, the prompts. It's all for the guys, man. It's all giving back. Cause like, it doesn't really do nothing for me, bro. It doesn't really do nothing. Like, I'm not really on the app like you think I am. It's just more so about collecting data and relaying the information for the guys so they can become a high quality man and land high quality dates on Hinge with big woody Latino. That's what it's all about.
Whatever floats your boat, G.
I don't have the issue. I could snap my fingers, have a girl in my bed. But there's a lot of men today that struggle, right? And it's all about having an abundance mentality, not only with women, but with your life, right? With your goals, with everything. Understand that everything's going to come to your way, but you can't have that abundance mentality if you're not putting in the work on a daily basis to self-improve, right? Becoming the best version of yourself. And self-improvement, I was watching this thing. A part of self-improvement is dating multiple women. That's a part of self-improvement.
Pivot right here, info.
From me, motherfucker. Is self, like, cause these guys, like emo guys, he's like lock in, or was it monk mode? Like, dude, you do all this bullshit, and you're a dweeb, and then you become a dweeb with money, a jack dweeb with money, that knows nothing about women.
So here's a good test. Here's a good test to figure people out quick and figure out what you want your life to look like. Paint me what the perfect version of your Instagram looks like. What's an aspirational Instagram you'd want your life to look like? Because like Instagram is the place you document your life. What does that look like? You pull up the feed. What does it look like?
I think we all know, bro.
What does it look like?
Yours might be different than mine because you like bodybuilding.
I'm gonna talk about mine. Talk about yours. I know exactly what I want my feed to look like,
I know exactly what.
and it's out of alignment right now. But
My feed's pretty in alignment, to be honest.
what's it look like?
But like, I got like my business page, Andrew Tate, bro. I think that's like the prototypical IG page that you want it to look like. I think his is taken down, but like the OG one with just the cars, cigars, you know what I mean? Subtle European flex, eventually. And I think I'm like in line with that. Subtle European flex. Have a woman in the background. You're in abundance here. Really need a woman in the picture, but they're in the background, so you know they're there. It's like abundance of women, right? And it's just having that optionality and like being the guy, being that guy.
So rich travel playboy.
Yeah.
I see it. Mix of Mike Thurston and Andrew Tate.
Ooh, Mike Thurston's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That's probably more me than Andrew Tate, actually.
Uh-huh.
I think Mike Thurston's more me than Andrew Tate, but I don't like the fact that Mike Thurston's like almost 40. He's still single.
Oh, but here's the thing: is like once you get the one, like how many of those do you want to have? Just one woman, or you can want?
Some people say Mike is gay actually.
That could be true. Like
Some people. Just Greg.
but he's made YouTube videos and he has girls actually filming him. Like, dude, he's not gay, bro. Yo, he just gets a lot of women, dude. Like he's that guy. But yeah, I like the Mike Thurston thought. Yeah, I think that's more suited for.
I love his videos.
Just because fitness is like a big pillar for me, not so much for like Tate.
I remember watching his Thailand videos right before I went out.
Yeah,
I bought his thirst bag too. Did you really? Right before I went out.
Yeah.
Our shorts.
that's bad. That's what I want to be, right? Like we want people like kids, like generations to come, like just to buy our shit, just like that, like watch us, like how we used to watch that. That's like how I get my inspiration from to make content, because I want people to like resonate with my shit the same way I used to resonate with my shit, you know. And like the pickup is like a big part of it, bro. Because growing up, like I had no idea about women, and I was so fascinated by female nature and pickup because I wanted women. I never had them, and I wanted them, and I wanted to learn about that just as much as I wanted to learn about fitness. I wanted to learn about women. And I was obsessed over it. And like all these guys that helped me out, I want to provide that back to the younger guys that are watching as well. And fitness as well. And just being a G. Like with the lifestyle and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's just aspirational, bro. It's like, bro, you got a fucking back, but it's because he's a fucking G.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy his thirst shorts, bro. So yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, I think
They got swim trunks inside though. Yeah, fishnets. It's just annoying.
I hate the fuck.
Yeah.
So what's your IGs? What's your aspirational IG? I think that's a hit it out.
I say C-bum. It looks a little bit like C-bum, yeah. I fussed. No, a lot of physique stuff. Stepping on stage, shows. Big part of it too is they'll travel. And then big part too is like business updates, doing business stuff. You know, so like he grew inside of fitness, he built brands out of it. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Yeah. Very, very big. So that's what it looks like. Is a little bit more delayed gratification in a sense.
Hell yeah.
And family couple of years. Well, not a couple of years, but like between like 27.
What's the ideal?
29, around there. Yeah, having a kid around there.
Yeah, that's good.
Want to get married at like 25, maybe 4 years. Something around. Had her kid. Yeah, we'll probably be a little bit late to it. I'm always a little late to my goals.
Why you say that?
This is the patterns, bro. I've always been through. So I set them big, so I reach them sooner. Best way to put it. But that's what it looks like, bro. Just super jacked brands. I travel a little. Yeah, I see that. I mean, it was locked down. And that's the whole idea.
Yeah, that's hard too. Don't shoot like a bodybuilder. I think that's a good guy.
Dude, love that shit.
Yeah, he's the goat.
About to do a nice fucking clean off here. Just TRT at the moment. Get rid of all the acne, clean up the body. Get ready to fucking pump it once again.
What were you on before?
EQ, primo, and tests.
What was a little bit of orals give you the acne?
Well, the acne, like I've always had acne even when I was natural, so it just kind of comes, you know. But it's also like I really have never been off, you know. So it's time to like really clean the body, get my skin super nice again, so that next time I get like fucking nut shredded on stage, like I have perfect skin, like I did in all those old photos. Yeah, I had perfect skin back then. Yeah, but Primo helps you with good skin. Oh. Yeah, makes your skin actually look really good.
So you're just cruising on what 250 tests?
Yeah, probably till like January once I fully move in, I'm settled. Then we're gonna blast again. Get to like 240.
How much do you weigh?
Probably around 215.
You lost weight?
A little bit. You gotta lose a little.
Yeah.
I was just haven't been eating, but working so hard. I didn't feel meaner. I didn't eat all the other day.
Dude, you were
Had 3 meals.
You were looking insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like 230.
Yeah. I was 220.
You were looking freaky. I was like 20. This guy's like, he's like gonna fit through the doors, bro.
Yeah. Can easily get back there, but you gotta eat right.
Yeah, just eat.
Well, let's talk about tests actually for a second, because I was watching a podcast and there was this like looks maxing guy, and he is gonna pay $35,000 for a jaw surgery and $100,000 to go from 6'2" to 6'6". And like he actually had a lot of good like mental frames where he's like he wants to max out every area of his life except for longevity. And like obviously we all take tests here because we all want faster results than anyone else. So it's like, no, I was just interested to see how he thought about stuff. And whenever like I heard Ryan talk about like 50 years a lion over 75 years a sheep, it's like it just makes sense.
Also look at this, like in 2-3 decades, when it's like, okay, maybe your health does get a little bit like tipsy on stuff like that. It's like the shit they're gonna have then to reverse your health is crazy. We got Brian Johnson out here discovering all that shit. Like the shit they'll have for longevity will be nuts. Now there is irreversible damage you can do to your body, but as long as you don't do it crazy and you have good genetics, like you'll be in a good spot to like live out as many years as possible, while also maximizing them, in my personal opinion. Yeah. It's like we already got things like NAD now, glutathione, stem cells. Dude, like stem cells. C-Bone was getting stem cells in his heart. Why? Because he probably didn't have the healthiest heart doing all that shit. Probably. But what are stem cells gonna do to your heart? Like fully repair it. That dude's gonna apply. So stem cells right now, I mean, it's like $1,000 for a tube, right? That's not bad. I mean, for us, it's not bad. Imagine what's gonna be the future. Make money. You get fucking, yeah, you get fucker. It's gonna be crazy where it's at. So I'm not even worried about that.
So are you saying which one to live longer? Like what age do you want to die? Like what age do you want to?
You can't choose that, bro.
If you had to choose, if you were able to.
I don't know. I'm not worried about that. I don't even think about that. I don't really think logical, bro. I think kind of like more creativity. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the reality is we're all gonna die. I think an ideal age for me would be like 75. That'd be cool.
My family lives long.
Yes, and
Yeah, like my grandpa was like 95. Nice. Yeah, my grandma's like 95, still driving right now. Like the Johnsons, bro, they're strong. It's fucking Johnsons. Yeah, they're fucking strong. It's fucking Johns. Yeah, as long as you don't smoke weed. My dad's like 65, kind of losing it. He's in good health, but his brain, because of the weed, bro.
the weed deprived him, bro.
Yeah, he just drove me to the airport the other time. He's like, it's just like a little off the fucking road. I'm like, oh my God. It's about to be in a camper driving down here. I'm like, good luck making it. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. You want to be the camper? I'll get high as fuck.
In the fucking camper.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Character. All right, we're back. The camera keeps overheating. What was loud? What were we talking about though? Come on. I forget. What was the last code loud?
3 lessons you would give to your 18-year-old self today in 2025.
3 lessons I would give to my 18-year-old self. It's a really good question. I don't know.
I would say, don't be afraid to take risks early. Don't take advice from people whose position you don't want to be in. And cut out the noise, bro, and go all in on your goals. invest every dollar you have into yourself. Because there's nothing worth investing into besides yourself, especially that early on in life, in business, whatever you decide to do. You can invest in stock market, you can invest in a bunch of bullshit. But all that's really doing is saying that you don't believe in yourself. So how do I tell my younger self? I would tell him, invest all of the money you have, everything you can, everything, leverage yourself up and invest everything into yourself and personal development to becoming the best version of yourself. Make the mistakes early, take the risks, and then don't take advice from people whose positions you don't want to be in. Take your own path. Only listen to people that are in the spot that you want to be in. And that's all he needs. That's all he needs. He'll figure the rest out. Or if I could go and grab him, or if I could impact somewhere else watching this, that's what I would tell him, bro. Because there's so many sheep. There's so much sheep. And it's like you're listening to teachers, you listen to professors. It's like they're not, what, do you want to be a fucking teacher or a fucking professor with a bald head, living in a fucking Gainesville and butt fuck, doing nothing, bro, being a fucking professor, making barely ends meet at 40, 50 years old? Fuck no, dude. You want to be a millionaire? You want to be driving Bugattis? What color is your Bugatti? You want to be doing that shit? You think fucking they're not doing that shit, so don't take advice from those types of people.
I got mine now. 3 things I would share. I got the first one, the rest will float. Number 1, you can't bring people up with you, whether that's a male or a female. You can't bring your friends up with you, and especially, I'm not going to say you can't, but don't try to bring a woman up with you either. You know, I think that's something I ran into a lot is like I was always trying to fulfill the relationship aspect of my life, you know, and I still do, but it's less of a priority now, so I'm able to focus more on what matters, and that's always been a mindset, but you got to hold yourself a lot more disciplined towards that, actually.
Yeah,
Is the biggest thing.
it's big, bro.
Just focus on you coming up. You'll find the right people along the way. And the people who come and go is the biggest thing, too. Fuck. Is like rarely, not many people last super long. Yeah. You know? So just don't respect that is the biggest thing.
It's true, bro.
Love relationships for what they brought to your life. Don't hold them granted. And understand they're going to come and go. You pass by people in your life when you need them, and then when they're gone, you no longer need them. But don't hold resentment for any of them. Because you'll hold resentment for yourself. The way you feel about others is the way you feel about yourself. Remember that.
Damn, that was good. I like that.
The world, show you where you're not free. The world will show you you're not free. It's a great one.
I like that, bro.
Yeah, but let's see. Number 2. So is the question to achieve success faster? Kind of.
I guess that's like the way, that's the angle I took for. I like, well, like with the relationships and like you can't bring people up with you. That should resonate with me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Resonate with me.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking crazy, bro. Sucks, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to find a life as much as I was trying to find success. You know?
Yeah.
It's just bathing, bro. And number 2, get out of your hometown faster. Ooh, as fast as possible.
Actionable steps.
Yeah, it's like it's always something I wanted to do, but I just didn't put that emphasis on it.
Yeah.
You know, up until like I was like, you know, I felt like I don't know. I had the emotions to really do it. That's the best way to put it. But just to get out of that shit faster. You know, stop holding on to the bridges that are keeping you there. It's like you got to burn the boats, burn the bridges, so you have no other outs beside the bridge you want to walk down. You know, so if you feel like your friends are holding you back, girls in your hometown are holding, whatever may be holding you back there, just like burn the bridges, isolate yourself in a way to the point where it's like you feel like you had to change now. Because as soon as you feel like you need to change your reality is when you really do it.
Yeah.
Damn,
bro.
that's not a big thing as well. Let's see what else we got here. If you don't see yourself doing it in 10 years, stop doing it now. If you don't see yourself going out with the boys on the weekend, drinking and smoking and partying in 10 years, then just don't do it now. You know, it's like you want to mature faster to start doing what you see yourself doing in 10 years, like now. Ooh, that's the best way to put it. You know, on like a personal level, not on like a business level exactly. Like that shit takes time, of course. Like, what is the person in 10 years? Like, who do you look like in 10 years from now? Align yourself with that person today. I think it's the biggest thing. A lot of people have this thing. It's like, okay, 20 to 25 is this, 25 to 30 is that, you know.
I think there's some truth to that.
Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, I'm like, hey, in my 20 to 25s, like, this is what's regular, blah, blah, blah. But, like, if you don't see yourself doing it down the road, why are you entertaining it now? You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. I think more so like phases, right? Because you say you were trying to bring up a woman with you
Yeah.
on your path.
Yeah.
It's just like not the time because you're not who you need to be at that time.
Oh, yeah.
I think like phases.
Well, like every man's dream is to have a woman come up with him. The close one, you know?
Yeah.
But it's also like the more you try to force something to happen, the less it will happen. You know, because I think that right there, that desire is rooted out of some type of insecurity or something. You know, and so if you attract out of insecurity, you attract the wrong thing.
Ooh, I think that's just perfect.
Yeah.
I need to explain more on that. I think that's exactly what it is, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. You know, so I think why I was trying to do that coming up is because I just never felt like I'd be good enough.
Yeah.
You know, so I was trying to find that now. I was like, I need to fulfill this now so I feel good enough to finally do that.
Yeah. It's abundance, bro.
Yeah.
It's abundance, bro. You're gonna get better, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just have that mentality, bro. You're gonna get better, bro. If you're good now, bro, imagine you later, bro. You're gonna be even better, bro. So it's like having that abundance, bro. You'll get better. Even better, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, yeah. That's always going to be there. Just make it less of a priority. Any of the stuff that's there, just make it less of a priority. So you're always going to have that stuff with you. It's with you for a reason. It's part of you for a reason. That void, maybe with relationships or the patterns you find yourself doing, like it's there for a reason.
Yeah.
You just got to decrease the priority on it. I like that. Decrease the importance. I like that. You know, I like that. Increase the importance. Like you should try to find one thing that's going to cascade down into the rest of areas of your life. You know, that's what I think.
What does that mean?
What has some purpose?
What do you think that thing is?
I think it's whatever you feel like your purpose is, whatever your conscience calls you towards. And like if you focus on that, it will cascade into all the other areas of your life.
How do you find your purpose, though?
It's within you. You just gotta search. Most people don't know it because they're too distracted. There's nothing noise going
How
on.
can they avoid the noise and the distraction?
And they stay away from it.
They stay away from it.
You know? So it's like I feel most in tune when there's less noise, when I'm isolated.
They just don't go near it, bro. They just lock themselves away.
Oh, yeah. Part of the biggest reason I went with Austin as well, because I feel more in tune with my purpose when I'm more isolated.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you got some noise going on.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing is like it was the period of isolation that led me to find who I want to become and where I want to go.
Yeah.
You know, and if you haven't gone through that period of isolation, you're gonna go through it one day. You're gonna have to go through it. That's when people have like midlife crises or quarter life crises. You know, it's because they're going through that. So just speed it up. Isolate yourself now.
I think that isolation just draws from like self-improvement, though.
What?
Like self-improvement. Like the reason you isolate yourself is because you were working on your self-improvement. Right? And then that's how you came to finding your purpose. That's how I think the purpose is found, bro. I don't think you just magically wake up and fucking find your fucking purpose, bro. I think, yeah, there's signs. But in order for you to be fully in tune with yourself, bro, and isolate, like you gotta work on your self-improvement. I think once you work on your self-improvement, you'll naturally start to find that purpose, bro. Because, I mean, you said it pretty much.
Well, I mean, how do you describe self-improvement though?
Working on yourself, bro.
But what does that mean?
Building better habits. It's getting away from the distractions like we're talking about, avoiding the distractions, eating healthier, you know, going to the gym, becoming the best version of yourself. Like the simple things. Life is really that simple, bro. If you just cut out the noise and work on yourself and improve every aspect of your life, read books, gain knowledge, you'll naturally start to find things, bro.
Right.
That's how you find your purpose.
So that's what I think self-improvement is trying a whole bunch of different things to see what sticks and what doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how you find your purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So you gotta isolate so you have more time to yourself and less noise. Yeah. So you try a whole bunch of different things for a year or two. You find what sticks. You find what doesn't. That's the act of self-improvement. Removing and adding things from your life
Yeah.
to find what feels the best and what's most optimal and what just aligns with you.
I think so too. Because my self-improvement journey didn't start when I started fitness, bro, content. It started way before that. You know, but I figured I didn't like the fucking corporate shit. I didn't like all that shit. And I found this. Self-improvement is the gateway, bro.
It's the gateway to success. So if you're not self-improved, you're not reading books, you're not avoiding distractions, you're not staying sober, you're not going to be that guy. You're not going to find your purpose because you had too much noise. So isolate, bro. Lock in. Cut out the distractions. Yes. That's it, bro. Yeah. You guys think to add to that?
I mean, they say your purpose is on the other side of the worst things ever happened to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense.
it makes sense, but also at the same time, what I've learned from the coach that I invested in recently is that like your purpose, yes, is definitely within you. It's within your heart. It's not within your head. And like God will let you know what your purpose is. But yeah, I think it's different for everyone. But I definitely think a lot of it is it's on the other side of the worst things that ever happened to you. And when I think of the worst things that ever happened to me, bro, it's like experiences in school of like the anxiety, the struggles that I went through. But I don't know if that's the worst thing that's ever going to happen in my life. I haven't really had that many bad things happen to me. It's not that I want something bad to happen to me, but like I'd also, I would see the benefit in it.
So it's like, it's good.
Yeah.
There will be benefit in it, bro. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You learn from it, bro.
Yeah.
How do you guys look forward? Because when I look forward in life, I think to myself, there's nothing worse that can ever happen to me.
That's how I think of it too. That's my thought process as well.
Does it feel like that way as well? Like the rest of life is going to be easy almost?
Not necessarily easier, bro, but like you go through challenges and you start to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's like, I have such a mindset to where it's like, bro, like nothing could really shake me. Like I just know everything's gonna end up working out in my favor, bro. Like, not in a biased way, but I feel like
So it's like where you feel, because I feel like I'm on the downhill slope. So imagine like the worst thing that ever happened to you is the mountain, right? So it's like, I felt like forever I was building up and struggling. Then the worst thing ever happened. And since then it's been downhill, like an easy coast down. Walking up the hill's hard, walking down the hill's easy. Yeah. So ever since the worst thing ever happened, it's been easy. It's kind of like a strange thing.
yeah.
Oh, do you feel like you're still climbing up, or do you feel like
I wouldn't necessarily say things get easier. I just think you get stronger more so. I don't think life gets any easier. I think, in fact, things get harder, bro. Like the older you get,
how do you feel on a daily basis? Do you feel like you're building up or unraveling?
I still think that I have a long way to go to like becoming that guy. Like
Brother, the question's answered. The question's easy.
like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just asking, how do you feel though? How do you feel on a daily basis? Do you feel like life is building up or unraveling?
Unraveling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what was the turning point? Because I'm sure there's a time in your life where you felt like you were building up.
Bro, when I was younger, just like not having like I didn't know what I was going to do. Like really direction was like in Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. I felt like a drifter. Like I was drifting, smoking weed, fucking bitches partying, drinking and driving. And it wasn't until I almost lost my life and I was like, bro, what am I doing? This point in my family, this point in my bloodline, just looked at myself like, oh, what am I doing? Like I had no definite purpose, no aim. And it was really scary, like the thought of that, because this is my life. And I was like, I gotta make something happen. And that's when I started to have aim and purpose and like building up and building up and building up.
So since then, it's been feel like it's unraveling.
Yeah, ever since I started my coaching business, or even then I'm still building up, I would say the turning point for me was when I moved to Miami. Now, I feel like things are unraveling. Now. It's not like, not when I started the business, because I was going through a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
But now that I overcame the breakup, I overcame the fear of living on my own in Miami, not being able to make it happen, and buying a fucking Corvette on top of it, a cherry on top. Because now I'm just like, bro, I could be anything. Now it's like unraveling. From like literally August. August. September. That's interesting. Yeah, so like really recently, everything started unraveling. As far as like, I'm set. Like I'm set for life type of thing. Like everything's going to be easy. Yeah. There's going to be some stuff that's going to be challenging, but yeah, from now on, it's going to be a lot easier. Super confident. Put my life on it. What about you, bro?
I don't really understand the question. What do you mean by unraveling? Like
You start to have more clarity. It's like everything starts to just be more clear. Like the road's kind of just, you see the road.
Yeah, I remember building up to like when I surpassed everything felt like it was building up. Like every single day was like hard and hard and hard and hard. Of course, ever since that happened, everything's been easy and downhill almost. It's like that charged me up with so much energy. Ever since then, it's been like easy. Life has been easy. Prep has been easy. Stuff like that. Like of course, there's subtlety hards to it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing. Like I haven't felt like I've been climbing up a hill.
Yeah, bro.
Like to me, when I look at the rest of my life, it literally just like boom downhill.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of strange.
Like positive momentum, you would say.
In a way. Yeah. I mean, I haven't lost momentum really since that day. Just been going forward. It's kind of interesting. It's just insight to see where your life is possibly at. You know, if you're still building up, well, the turning point will come. And if you're unraveling, we'll enjoy the journey.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I'm enjoying the journey, bro. Detach from the outcome. Enjoy the process, detach from the outcome, bro. I'm enjoying every single second of it. To the podcast, to the penthouse views. It's all awesome. To the hookah.
Yeah. Well, it goes like life's gonna be hard either way. But the faster you can build that tolerance for the hard things you will face, the hardships you will face, the better life's gonna be. So you get out of the way when you're young.
Yeah.
You don't numb the pain. You don't go fucking around it.
Do hard shit.
You do the hardest thing you can while you're young. Try building a business while doing like bodybuilding prep as well. Like one of the hardest things you can fucking do, or just doing anything high level physically and high level mentally with the business. Like it's probably one of the hardest things you can do as a man.
Top G shitter.
And that's how you really build that level of discipline, that tolerance you really need to crush anything in life. You know, it's like you really just have to go through one big moment, and a lot of life it's kind of easier from there. Of course, it's gonna be hard at times. Yeah, but then keep going for more hard things. If you can get all that shit done in your 20s, the rest of life is easy. You know, I'm thinking about how C-Bum probably feels. That pressure, that stress,
Yeah.
family, business, bodybuilding, like the rest of his life is gonna be pretty much easy.
Cake.
He'll still face fucking hard things, but like he's been through a lot. He's been through it all. Yeah, you know, that's aspirational. Build the characteristics as fast as possible so you can become the best man as possible the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's true what they say. Do easy things for a hard life, or do hard things for an easy life.
Yeah, and like Chris Williamson on this shit. But
Yeah, right.
it comes and chimes in. Just shut but
Brian Balls, leave me alone.
fuck you, Chris Williamson. Fuck you.
Dude, he's great.
Dude, he just chimes in and
Bro, you called out 3 people already in this video.
he just chimes in, bro.
He just chimes in, says a bunch of fucking podcasts, buddy.
It says a bunch of quotes, bro, and it goes viral on Instagram, bro. I'm tired to see you on my list.
3 people. You woke up and chose fuck. Oh. Yo. Is it time to close it out?
It's time, bro.
Where can I find you?
Andrew Aguilar Jr. on Instagram, Forever Drew on YouTube. That's it.
You need the same tag everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my tag tatted somewhere too. Just when I step on stage, it says that life of Arbitrary type shit.
Just get on the Corvette and this try or whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where y'all can motherfucking find me.
You guys know where 5E? You're here. If you watch till the end, drop a comment down below. Because this is what, 2 hours long? Something like 2 hours long as shit, man. It's good. And if you want to see more like this, drop it down below. We can do once a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Think it'd be better. That'd be cool.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get a real podcast set up too.
Talk about shit.
Yeah, watch certain topics maybe. Talk about we get people like JDM.
Talk about Jews.
Dude, that'd be great. Who should we have on podcast next? Except just us 3. We host it.
Shout out JD.
Yeah.
10K mo.
I think we got a good mix here. We got quotations.
Chris Williamson.
We got fuck every bitch.
Fuck every
Yeah. He's different. And we describe me, fucking bodybuilder. Meat stoicism, Ryan.
meathead, though.
Stoic meathead. Steroid meathead. Stoic meathead. Steroid meatball. Stoic steroid meathead. I like that one. And that's where you cut it. Oh, it's around. You cut it right there as a laugh.